A democratic victory in Pakistan. The rule of law triumphs, while America stands on the other side. Next on Global Pulse. A comparison of how broadcasters worldwide are covering this story. In February, Pakistan's opposition party swept to power on a wave of disgust with President Pervez Musharraf, as the BBC and China's Asia Today reported.
Pakistan's ruling party concedes defeat in parliamentary elections after unofficially finishing behind two rival parties.
Today, the party allied to Pervez Musharraf accepted defeat in the general election. He's become increasingly unpopular in recent months, and calls for him to step down are inevitably growing louder.
There has been a historic shift in Pakistan that is largely overlooked in the U.S. A struggle for democracy led by lawyers. The lack of U.S. news coverage has taken a toll.
The American people don't like Pakistan, reveals a recent Gallup poll. The poll slots Pakistan as number 6 on the list of 10 most unpopular countries in the United States.
And the feeling is mutual, as NBC News reported last March.
Critics in Pakistan are questioning the Bush administration's strong links to Musharraf.
America is supporting military dictator. America is supporting military despot. Why? Why?
Because he has nuclear weapons and could hold the key to finding Osama bin Laden, believed to be hiding in Pakistan.
The struggle is between U.S.-backed President Musharraf and the former Chief Justice of the Pakistan Supreme Court, Iftikhar Chowdhury, who was repeatedly fired by Musharraf.
Sunday marked exactly 1 year when President Musharraf summoned Chief Justice Iftikhar Mohammad Chowdhury and demanded his resignation. The top judge's refusal sparked off nationwide protests by lawyers, which soon galvanized into a larger movement for restoration of democracy in Pakistan. After months of protests, Justice Chowdhury was reinstalled in July 2007. However, 3 months later, fearing an adverse ruling on his eligibility to run for presidency while still being an army chief, President Musharraf clamped emergency and sacked the Chief Justice and has held him under house arrest since then.
Chowdhury has become the focal point of a movement for democracy and the rule of law, as Al Jazeera English reported.
What I'm saying is that the real issue which we have to understand is that after 9th March 2007, when General Musharraf dismissed the Chief Justice of Supreme Court, there are new dynamics in Pakistani society. The lawyers movement, the civil society, intelligentsia movement for restoration of judiciary, Chief Justice and the freedom of media have really created new dynamism in Pakistani politics. The people in the next election voted for those opposition parties which had opposed General Musharraf's presidential election.
The opposition's election victory was based largely on anger at Musharraf's manipulation of the courts, and the winners made Chowdhury's restoration a top priority.
Asif Ali Zardari and Nawaz Sharif on Sunday resolved the differences and announced they would form a historic coalition government. Sharif and Zardari also agreed to restore the sacked judges within 30 days, whom Musharraf had dismissed when he imposed emergency rule in early November.
The democracy movement has deflated Musharraf, but is faced with a violent jihadist uprising and a superpower unsympathetic to their yearning for justice.
American senators paid a courtesy call on him today. The White House has been his most ardent backer, but the senators suggested his humiliation in the election may change that. In Parliament, Musharraf's foes may even hope to impeach him, so he may be in for a messy confrontation. Others want Musharraf out too. Last year I met Etizaz Ehsan, a leader of Pakistan's lawyers. Soon after, he was arrested for opposing Musharraf, freed today.
He has lost so resoundingly that there is no option left for General Musharraf but to resign.
The Chief Justice will be reinstated in April. For Global Pulse, this is Erin Coker.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only US network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries and diverse cultural programs. Programs which connect you to the world.